North Korea has built a secret missile base near China that could house nuclear ICBMs capable of striking the US. Reported by CSIS, the undeclared site shows Pyongyang never intended disarmament, instead accelerating its arsenal after the failed Trump talks and deepening its military ties with Moscow. Is it a direct threat to global security? North Korea has built a secret military base near its border with China, which may house Pyongyang's newest long-range ballistic missiles, according to new research, The Guardian reported on August 21st. The undeclared Sinpung-dong missile operating base lies about 27 kilometers from the Chinese frontier. The Washington-based think tank Center for Strategic and International Studies, CSIS, said in a report published on August 20th. The facility in North Pyongyang province likely houses 6 to 9 nuclear-capable intercontinental ballistic missiles and their launchers, the study said. It said the weapons pose a potential nuclear threat to East Asia and the continental United States. North Korea has ramped up its nuclear weapons program since a failed summit with the United States in 2019. And leader Jong-un recently called for the rapid expansion of the diplomatically isolated nation's nuclear capability. The report, which CSIS called the first in-depth open-source confirmation of Sinpung-dong, said the base is one of about 20 ballistic missile bases, maintenance, support, missile storage, and warhead storage facilities which North Korea has never declared. The facility is not known to have been the subject of any denuclearization negotiations previously conducted between the United States and North Korea, the study said. Citing their analysts' current assessments, CSIS said the launches and missiles could leave the base in times of crisis or war, link up with special units and conduct harder-to-detect launches from other parts of the country.
The base, along with others, represent the primary components of what is presumed to be North Korea's evolving ballistic missile strategy and its expanding strategic-level nuclear deterrence and strike capabilities.
Kim's 2019 summit with Donald Trump during his first tenure as US President in Hanoi, Vietnam, collapsed because the two sides disagreed on what Pyongyang would concede in return for sanctions relief. Since then, North Korea has repeatedly said it will never give up its weapons and declared itself an irreversible nuclear state. And in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Pyongyang has drawn closer to Moscow. South Korean and Western intelligence agencies have said North Korea sent over 10,000 soldiers to Russia in 2024, primarily to the Kursk region, along with artillery shells, missiles, and long-range rocket systems. As per the report, construction of the base began sometime around 2004 and was generally complete and operational by 2014. As with the other missile operating bases within the Strategic Ballistic Missile Belt, it is believed to have been built using specialized engineering troops from the KPA's Military Construction Bureau. Media reports over the years referring to a missile base at Changsong-gun, Pai-gun-dong, Pai-gun-tong, Pai-kun-dong, Sakju-gun, adjacent to Taegwan-gub, Sakyu-up, Taegwan-gun, or Taegwan-up are most likely referring to the Sinpung-dong base. The exact missile type stationed at the Sinpung-dong base remains unconfirmed, but the unit is believed to operate nuclear-capable Hwasong-15, Hwasong-18, or possibly a new intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM. The base also fields mobile launch vehicles and supporting equipment. In the event of a crisis or war, these launchers would leave the base, link up with warhead transport units, and conduct launches from pre-designated sites. The base is situated within an isolated narrow mountain valley that runs generally southwest to northeast on the southern slopes of Pugo-san and is bisected by a stream. The entire base is estimated to encompass approximately 22 square kilometers. As of July 2025, the base can be functionally divided into 6 general activities as per the CSIS report. Entrance checkpoints, headquarters and administration, including barracks, civilian housing and vehicle maintenance, warehouses areas, hardened drive-through missile checkout facilities, sometimes referred to as missile support facilities, large underground facility, a variety of dispersed small housing and support buildings. The entrances and checkpoints of the missile base are located in the southwest corner of the perimeter. Along with the entrances and checkpoints, the base is surrounded by at least 7 remote compounds with small, cultivated fields. Each checkout facility consists of a large, concrete reinforced shelter cut into the side of the adjacent mountain, measuring approximately 35 meters by 17 meters, and is covered with soil and rocks with vegetation planted on top. The length and size of the openings are of sufficient size to accommodate all known and likely planned Korean People's Army's ballistic missile transporter erector launchers, TLs, mobile erector launchers, MELs, transporter erectors, TEs, and missile support vehicles and equipment. As at other ballistic missile operating bases, North Korea has planted trees and bushes over the entrances to these hardened facilities to conceal them. The underground facility, UGF, is a unique addition to the base. The construction of the UGF entrances at the Sinpung-dong base is unique compared to that of other ballistic missile operating bases. To accommodate both the steep terrain and mountain streams that seasonally flood, the 2 UGF entrances were built approximately 20 to 40 meters above the streams. This necessitated the use of terraced construction, featuring large ramps, likely utilizing much of the rock and gravel tailings excavated from the UGF, leading up to the entrances, with water tunnels beneath them to allow the stream to flow. The openings for both entrances are approximately 5.5 meters wide and, like the hardened drive-through facilities, can accommodate all known and likely planned launches, missile support vehicles, and equipment. Unlike UGF entrances at other North Korean missile operating bases, there are no large rocks and soil protective berms to help protect them from attack. However, there is no reliable information concerning the organization or size of the ballistic missile unit located at the Sinpung-dong Ballistic Missile Operating Base. Preliminary assessment is that the base houses a brigade-sized unit based on analysis of the high-resolution satellite images since 2003, combined with interview data, open-source information, reported KPA ballistic missile organizations, and other known KPA unit organizational structures. Using this assessment, the unit is likely composed of 3 missile-firing battalions with a total of 6, 9 Hwasong-15 or Hwasong-18 ICBM TELs MMELs, along with various support units.